Yo, what's up, guys? I have another free pick video for you today. These are for the NBA picks on Wednesday. So we have a slate of 8 games. So a lot of matchups to look at, a lot of player props to look at. So, of course, I'm going to give you my 2 favorite plays of the day, like I always do. And I'm going to get into it in a second. First, let's recap the last video. So, unfortunately, we ended up going 1 for 2 on plays. We hit the Curry play over on PRA, easy cash right there. The 2 other guys we chose both of them over on rebounds. They both only missed by 1, and it's because they both got in foul trouble early in the game. So annoying. That is the only thing I hate about betting on the NBA is foul trouble. But at the end of the day, it's sports betting. That stuff's going to happen. Before that, we were on a 12-4 run, so we have been doing very, very well. If the foul trouble didn't happen, we probably would have swept yesterday. Went 3-0, been on a 15-4 run. But we are doing very, very well regardless of that. We just got to brush it off and get into the next player props. So real quick, guys, I do want to mention I am posting this video a little bit later than I normally do. I do apologize for that, but it's not really my fault. I've been up like 3 hours, 4 hours more than I normally am because none of these apps are posting these player props. I've been staying up all night waiting for these player props to drop so I can get this video out for you guys. So guys, I'm grinding these videos out. Please go ahead and subscribe and like the video, guys. We're almost at 3K subscribers. And like I said, I'm staying up late nights for these videos, man. I'm trying to get these player props out to you guys as early as possible before the lines bump, okay? Because that is how you make the most money sports betting. Early player prop lines, okay? So please go ahead and subscribe. I post these videos every single day. And also go ahead and like. It helps me out a lot. But let's get into it. So like I said, I usually use Prizepicks to show you guys the lines and everything, but unfortunately, they only have the Cavs game, basically. They really don't have anyone else. So we have to use Sleeper, which is fine. I actually only bet on Sleeper anyway. For you guys that are new to Sleeper, you guys can go ahead and hit the link in the description, and it brings you right to the App Store. You guys can download Sleeper, and then when you guys deposit, you use code GHOST and they match your first deposit up to $500. Also, this is a perfect time to hop on Sleeper if you're not already on Sleeper because they're giving out a free Anthony Edwards play for the Timberwolves game tomorrow. He just needs 1 point and you guys hit on that play. So this is a great time to get on it anyway. They post their lines as earlier than anyone else. As you can see right here, this is a perfect example. They also have the lowest lines in the game, which is also amazing. And one thing I want to say real quick, guys, give me just 5 seconds here, okay? This is super, super important, especially if you're not on Sleeper already. Even if you are on Sleeper, listen. If it's legal in your state, listen, okay, to what I'm about to say. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I can give you guys player props every single day, help you guys, hit a couple plays, right? The best advice I can give you guys in general, and especially on this channel, in these YouTube videos, is these deposit matches on these apps. You guys need to use it, okay? I am 18 years old. I made over $2,000. My first $2,000 sports betting all came from deposit matches, okay? Sleeper's the only app that gives $500. Every other app gives $100. Sleeper gives 500. So Sleeper's the best app to use for that. And they match your first deposit up to 500. So if you put in $500, they double it to $1,000, right? So now you have $1,000 to work with. I realized, okay, if I just keep at least breaking even, I could end up withdrawing the $1,000 and I just profited $500 in like a week by breaking even, which isn't even hard to do. And even if I don't break even, I make even more money, right? So I got on Sleeper. I did that, made $500, and then I told everyone in my family, hey, my sister, my dad, my mom, my brother, my uncle, whatever, everyone get on Sleeper, keep breaking even. You guys are all going to make a couple $500 or whatever. Everyone started making $500. My family together made over like $3,000 doing that. So the deposit matches you guys have to take advantage of. Sleeper's the only one doing 500, so I'd recommend just keep spamming Sleeper. And to get that deposit match, you just have to use code GHOST when you sign up. And like I said, tomorrow's a great day to do it because they give you the Anthony Edwards play. And then in general, even if you're already on Sleeper, you use deposit match. You got other people on, they all use deposit match. It is the best app as far as lines go. They have the lowest lines, so it's the easiest to hit on. Even if you're not using my plays, if you're using your own, someone else's plays, it doesn't matter. Overall, the lines are better, so you're going to hit more. I just need to get that out. And then I've been saying that for a couple videos now. So these are people that have done it and have listened to me. You guys can see got on Sleeper, hit 1,400 the first day, and then he hit 1,300 the next day. This dude made 700. So everyone likes Sleeper regardless, just in general. But that deposit match is stupid. It's absolutely stupid. and I have a link in the description to download it. You guys click the link and it helps you download it faster. But I just wanted to get that out to help you guys because on this channel, that's all I want to do is help you guys, and that's going to help you guys the most. But anyway, Jimmy Butler is the first play. We're going over on 21.5 points here, okay? He has hit 22 and then 27 in the last 2 games. He's playing Dallas. Dallas is a horrible defense, especially against guards, okay? I like this play because it's Jimmy Butler. The line is, I don't know if I'd say the line overall is really low. I think it's a little low. I think 22.5 would be more of a fair line for Jimmy in this game. 21.5, I really like at that point. And then, like I said, playing a horrible Dallas defense. The reason I love this play is because of the fact that in this part of the season, probably the most important thing to look at that not everyone looks at is the matchups and the games and what they mean for the teams in the standings right now, right? So I looked at a couple other plays, right? I wanted to go Jarrett Allen over rebounding because he's playing a horrible rebounding team, right? But that game really doesn't matter too much for either team. I mean, don't get me wrong, it matters, but that's definitely a game where starters can get pulled out early, save them for playoffs, make sure they have they're fully healthy for playoffs and all that. This right here, this is a game you want to target. This is one of those games you want to target. Miami versus Dallas. This is basically a playoff game. Like, that's the atmosphere that this game's going to have. It's going to be playoff atmosphere 1000%. Miami right now, if they win out and Pacers and one other team, couple situations happen, they actually have a chance. They're in the play-in right now. They're in the 8th seed right now. They actually have a chance to jump from the play-in to get into the playoffs automatically, so they don't even have to deal with the play-in. So Miami is really trying to win out right now. They have 2 more games after this, I believe. So they're really trying to win out and jump and get into the playoffs. So this is a very important game for them. Dallas, the whole West is super close in record wise. So this is a very important game for Dallas as well. They don't want to drop in the rankings, right? So this is a playoff atmosphere kind of game, which means playoff Jimmy's coming out, right? Playoff Jimmy Butler. We all know how that goes. This dude averages 25 plus in the playoffs. This is basically a playoff game. And you guys can see it right here, the last 2 games, right? This is Jimmy. This is playoff Jimmy right here. This is what he does. He's playing more minutes. He's taking more shots. He's being more aggressive. 22 against Houston, which is a good defense. 27 against Indy, which is middle of the pack defense, and now he's playing Dallas, a horrible defense at 21.5. So we absolutely love that play of Jimmy right there. Before I get into the next play, guys, by the way, if you only have Prizepicks in your state, these plays will be up on Prizepicks later. At least this first one will. The second one, I can give you guys kind of an alternate. But these plays will be up on Prizepicks later. It's just time of recording, like I said. Prizepicks has not put basically any of their lines up, but it will be up later. The next play we have is Clint Capela over 3.5 rebounds in the first quarter. Okay. I had someone comment on my last video say, hey, you should do some first quarter bets on Sleeper, right? Which I thought was a pretty cool idea. I was like, okay, yeah, I could definitely mix that in if I like one. The reason I like this one is because it's one of those games where the game doesn't matter too much, right? It might be a blowout, it might not, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much for playoffs. So I don't expect Capela to play as many minutes as he normally does. However, Charlotte is a god-awful rebounding team. Absolutely horrible rebounding team. So I love Clint Capela right here. You guys can see he had 6 against Detroit, who's a horrible rebounding team. He had 6. Dallas, not a good rebounding team. He had 4. Denver, Chicago, 2 good rebounding teams. He had 3, missed by 1. Now he's playing Charlotte, a horrible rebounding team. It should look just like these two. These were against bad rebounding teams. He hit both. This is a bad rebounding team. He should hit this as well. I love this matchup against Charlotte. And guys, this line right here is one of those lines that might keep bumping up and down from 2.5 to 3.5. So if you guys, even if you guys, you don't really like either of these plays, right? I'm giving you guys some homework. You guys need to go on Sleeper and check this and make sure that, because at time of recording, it's at 3.5. By the time you guys are watching this, they might have bumped it back down to 2.5. If you guys can somehow get this line at 2.5 rebounds, you need to put it in every single play you have tomorrow. That is a lock at that point, okay? And I don't use that word lightly in these videos because people get mad at me. They say I lost the money. But literally, if you could get that play at 2.5 at some point, if they lower it or whatever, that is a lock. That is a steal. You need to do it. Even at 3.5, I love it. Plus, I didn't even mention this yet. This gives more of a payout. This is a 2.1x payout. which means if you guys put this play together on Sleeper, this is a 3.7x payout. So look, if you were to put $100 on it, let's say, you would get $370 instead of the normal 3x. So a two-man on every app is normally a 3x payout. This is 3.7x. And then if you guys are new to Sleeper, you guys could put this play in, right? And if you use that code GHOST when you sign up, you get this Anthony Edwards play. So you guys can put this Anthony Edwards play, mix it with this play right here, and you guys are going to get a 6.6x payout. Normally, a three-man is a 5x payout. That is going to be a 6.6x payout, which is insane. Not to mention, you're going to be putting deposit match money on it anyway, so it's basically a free play. If you lose, you're not even really losing your money, right? So I absolutely love this play for anyone that's on Sleeper, anyone that's going to get on Sleeper to put this play in. I absolutely love this play. Again, if you guys can get Capela at 2.5 first quarter rebounds, that would be stupid. Lock it in now, okay? Now, for you guys that can only play on Prizepicks, I got you guys too. Don't worry, okay? You guys can do the Jimmy Butler play when Prizepicks puts it up. I'll double check, but I don't think it's up yet. Oh, they did put it up while recording this. Okay, cool. So yeah, you would do Jimmy Butler over 21.5 points. And then we can check if they put Capela up for all of his stats. So it looks like, yeah, there's nothing I'd want to do there. I would feel more comfortable since Sleeper, you could only do the first quarter bets on Sleeper, I believe. So PrizePicks has their first half bets that you guys can do though. So you guys can do Capela. Okay, so they do have that. Okay, so I like Capela over 13.5 PRA then in the first half. He should be able to score a lot in this game as well. Charlotte is a horrible defensive team, almost just as bad as they are a rebounding team. So this, if you guys are on PrizePicks, this is the play I would do for PrizePicks. Jimmy Butler over 21.5 points and Capela over 13.5 first half PRA. But if you guys are on Sleeper, if you're not on Sleeper but it's legal in your state, get on Sleeper and put this play in on Sleeper instead because it is a bigger payout. Plus, you get this as well. But like I said, guys, I'm exhausted. I've been waiting forever for these plays to get up. So these are the picks for Wednesday NBA. Please go ahead, and if you guys have been liking the videos I've been posting, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It's free. It takes 1 second. It just really helps me out, and I've been grinding these videos out. Go ahead and subscribe if you guys are new here. We're almost at 3K subscribers, okay, which I'm in shock. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much for that. It's a crazy milestone to hit. I'm honestly speechless about it. But if you guys are new here, we post every single day. We keep track of all of our wins and losses. We keep track of the record. Okay, this is one of the best channels you guys can subscribe to. If you guys are going to be watching these videos anyway, go ahead and subscribe, guys. And then also go ahead and drop a comment if you guys like these plays, if you guys are tailing these plays. If you guys have your own plays that you guys like, go ahead and drop comments. I'm going to be liking and replying to as many comments as I possibly can. Hopefully I can get to all of them. But other than that, guys, good luck with your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.